Lady Bree, and this is your very first time here, welcome sis. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Go ahead and like the video and leave me a comment down below and let me know what you think. Plus, I have a secret for you. Come here. If you hit the notification bell, then you get notified whenever I post new content. And sis, you're not trying to miss a video, okay? So go ahead and hit that bell. And for all of my wives that are returning, welcome back, sis. Now let's get to it. So today's video is very dear to my heart because it's something that I personally struggle with. And I know a lot of women deal with this behind closed doors in their marriages. And if you read the description, you read the title, you know exactly what I'm talking about. The perfect wife. Y'all, I don't know where the perfect wife idea came from. I don't know who put it into the atmosphere. But what I do know is that I tried to mimic that my first year of marriage. And this is me just being completely transparent. I used to think that the perfect wife was somebody who never made a mistake ever. She never complained. She never nagged. She was always smiling, doing everything the right way. You would never know that she was struggling ever. She looked like she had it all the way together. That's what I thought the perfect wife was. And it was not until after my first year of marriage that I noticed that I was beginning to be so tired because I was trying to mimic being the perfect wife. And so it was during my quiet time with the Lord. I'm like, Lord, why am I so tired? And the Lord had to reveal to me, you're tired because you're trying to walk in shoes that I've never created. I didn't ask you to be perfect. When you think about something that's perfect, that means that it doesn't need any correction. It doesn't need any guidance. It doesn't need any help. It is good, right? There is no getting better if you are perfect. Why would God create something that allows us not to need him anymore? I don't know about y'all, but I need God every single day of my life, every single hour, every single minute. I need God. So that's how I know that there's no such thing as being perfect, because we need God every single day. Without God, we fall into a lot of trouble. We are not at our best without God. So for me, I had that perfect wife syndrome. And the crazy thing about it is when you think of yourself as being a perfect wife, then you put the expectation on your husband to be perfect. And then you put the expectation of your marriage to be perfect. So when something doesn't go right, we don't know how to handle it because we are thinking that we're supposed to be perfect. And the thing about it is it can be something that is so small, but now we have blown it up because we're trying to mirror that perfect marriage. God didn't ask us to be perfect, ladies. He did not. We need him. He wants us to go to him for help. He wants us to go to him for assistance. The great thing about marrying the person that God has called for you is that you guys can make mistakes together. You can dig into the word together. You can experience life together. There's no need for us to try to hide what we're going through. We're able to be vulnerable with God and let him know that, God, we're struggling in this area. We need you to help us. That's what we need to be doing within our marriages, especially within our roles as wives. You know, a lot of times my friends and I, we talk about how we put hashtag goals under couples photos. We see a cute photo, ooh, hashtag goals. That couple, ooh, hashtag goals. But a lot of times we're just feeding into our mind that we're not happy where God has us and we want what that person has. We want that to be our ultimate goal. The only goal I have is to please God. I want my marriage to please God. I want my life to please God. That is the only goal that I have. Now, that wasn't my mindset originally because I was really out there as well. Hashtag goals, hashtag goals. But I had to realize that wherever God has me and my husband right now, that's the place that we need to be. I know a lot of times we see that, you need to let God write your love story. That's fine and dandy. Yes, let God write your love story. But I mean, let God write your story, period. Because when we allow God to write our story, then we go through everything that we need to go to according to his will. But when we try to write our own stories, we be skipping chapters, skipping pages, and it doesn't go the way that it needs to go. So I just encourage you that if you are trying to be that perfect wife, understand that it does not exist. You're going to wear yourself out. There's no reason to be perfect. What you need to be is purposeful. Be purposeful and intentional with pleasing God by honoring your husband every single day. I've been that wife that was wearing herself out on a daily basis trying to be perfect. So I just wanted to encourage you and let you know that you are an amazing woman. You are an amazing wife, and it is okay not to be perfect. If you have been wearing that perfect wife filter, if you have that perfect wife syndrome, I hope that it is removed right now in Jesus' name, and that you know that it is okay to make mistakes. It is okay to be the wife that God has called you to be. It is okay not to have it all together, because guess who does have it all together? Guess who do not make mistakes? our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, which means that you are in the absolute best hands. So sis, continue to walk and be in the season that God has you in, and be content being the wife that God has called you to be. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Be sure to share it, like the video, leave a comment, and definitely subscribe. Thank you so much for tuning in, and until next time, be blessed. Bye.